Welcome back to BSTV,
I'm Bianca.
and I'm Steve.
Nice.
We are going to talk about 90 Day.
No,
No,
Joe
we're not.
Millionaire.
That's right. A poor version of The Bachelor.
Joe Millionaire.
Yes. I
So,
wish it was 90 Day. I love 90 Day.
so last week the women were able to choose who they wanted to spend their time with. So it was role reversal, which was really good, and I think they did a good job with doing so because the guys were able to filter through who they did not find a connection with. So they let go of Whitney and Amber.
Yeah,
Steven
so
did.
so Carolyn and Amanda chose Kurt, obviously.
Yeah,
And then two girls chose neutral. Like, I'm going to date both.
right. Kala and Whitney.
Yeah. And then the ones who chose Steven was Amber. Is that her name?
Yeah, Amber and Annie.
Yeah. So then the two neutral ones,
No. Yeah.
yeah, Whitney goes on a date with Steven,
Yeah.
goes great,
Yeah.
then goes on a date with Kurt and tells Kurt at the start, I'm into Steven, so I kind of can't put anything out here on the date. So they end the date. She goes home. Kurt calls Steven and is like, hey, Whitney's coming home. She told me she likes you. And then Steven's kind of like, ugh, I didn't like her. So then he has to break up with her and send her home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And what about the other neutral one?
Kala. And Kala was the same thing. She had a date with Steven and it went really well and they bonded and got a connection. They vibed.
Yep.
They're vibing. And then she had a date with Kurt and he's like, sorry, I just kind of want to be friends because I really formed a connection with Steven. So there goes that. So Kurt was bummed out because he was dumped by two girls. However, in their defense, Kurt really just zoned in on Amanda and Carolyn for
Yeah.
the entire time. And like even with Carolyn, he kind of didn't dismissed almost Amanda's relationship. You know, like he still gave her the time of day, but if Carolyn was around, it was all about Carolyn for the most part. And if he didn't make it about Carolyn, Carolyn made it about Carolyn. You know?
Yeah.
So it was hard for other girls to form real connections with him because he was already in the mindset of Carolyn and Amanda.
And furthermore to that, Kurt and Carolyn went on a boat ride, like a paddle boat ride,
Yeah.
and she made it all about Carolyn.
Yeah.
Like, she's just a nag.
I just feel like she may not be that fun. And maybe it's again the edits, but it's always like a serious conversation. And when he has serious questions for her, she just dismisses them and says, that means that you have fear and you're not willing to give into the fear.
Yeah,
Like,
she has serious answers.
what does that mean? Give into the fear. You have a son and a whole other life. Like, if he's going to be part of that life, he needs to know what he's getting into, you know? So,
Yeah.
anyways, you have a little bit baggage, girl. Her
Yeah.
product line looks really good.
The what?
Her product line.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, she has...
She has
what, skin
she
color?
has a skincare line and it looks good. I'm not
Okay.
sure how well it works.
So we end up with, going into the final, Carolyn and Amanda
For
for
Kurt,
Kurt.
yeah.
And for Steven, it is...
Annie and Kala.
And predictions?
So I feel like Kurt might go with Amanda only because
Even if it's a tie. No
Carolyn,
kid. No kid.
yeah. And then Steven, I think he really does like Kala. I just feel like their connection hasn't grown or hasn't been developed as well as it was with Annie.
I think, as I said last episode, I think Steven has no connection with anybody, but I thought he would pick Kala.
Okay.
And then they would break up a week after the show.
Possibly.
So that's my prediction for him. But then we saw they go like the Bachelor style ring shopping. So
Yeah,
there's
so
supposed
they
to be
propose.
possible proposals at the end of this.
Yeah. So who do you think Kurt's going to choose?
Amanda.
Yeah.
I just think even if it's like he had such a strong connection with Carolyn, but it was Carolyn forcing her way in, and Amanda still prevailed and would like hang out with him in front of her and sit on his lap and stuff.
Yeah,
It
whereas
annoyed
Carolyn
her.
sulks.
Where every other girl on the show was just like scared of Carolyn and wouldn't go anywhere near him. But
Yeah.
Amanda fought through it, and Kurt would do it despite it annoying Carolyn. I think he picks Amanda, even if it's a tie. She doesn't have a kid,
Yeah.
and she's not a downer.
No.
Yeah, and the mom said she has $10 million.
She's rich.
Yeah,
Yeah. Kurt, you'd be a millionaire too.
yeah, and I think with Steven, like I said, I just think he takes Kala, but it's not serious. He says, I'm not ready to get married at the end of the episode. No engagement. break up a week after.
Okay, I guess we'll find out this Thursday, season finale.
Well, do you agree with my predictions?
I think that it lasts more maybe than a week.
Okay.
For Steven.
But you think it'll be with Kala or?
No, I think Annie.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see who's right. BSTV, like, subscribe, leave a comment.